By the way, so Dana was talking to TMZ this week and talking about Mighty Mouse.
We like gossip, me and Camozzi.
And he said, if you look at it, the kid broke the record for most title defenses. I feel like he never really got the love and respect he deserved from the fans. I don't know if he was always thrilled being here, so hopefully he's a lot happier where he's headed now, which is one championship. And Matt Hume is an executive over there, so Dana was just saying that it might end up being. But what do you guys think about that? I mean, did he ever get the?
Well, I'm more interested in Dana saying that Whitey Bulger is why he had to leave Boston. Did you hear that?
No, I didn't. Oh, I thought you were joking.
Yeah, no. Look that up. He said that's why he had to leave Boston.
Ain't that? But wasn't that story like 20 years ago?
No, but I'm just saying that's why and Whitey Bulger was just killed.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
was he really?
He just died in jail.
Oh, that's why you brought that shit up.
Yes.
Oh.
And he was either killed.
Oh, he was killed in jail?
They're doing it all. But they said there was 3 guys with mob ties who wheeled him out of camera view. I doubt that was to help him. I don't know.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't think they were helping him from a heart attack.
But I agree. I think that he'll be. I didn't realize that they had such a huge audience over there in Singapore. So look, I wish the best for Demetrious. He didn't seem like he always loved being there. He seemed like he wanted bigger fights. He seemed like he wanted those giant pay-per-views, but he's such a nice guy and he's a soft-spoken guy, and a lot of times those guys don't draw as well because they don't get non-fans. Conor gets non-fans because you want to see him get his teeth kicked in or you like the way he talks shit. Brock gets non-fans. Ronda got non-hardcore fans. Demetrious was not going to get non-hardcore UFC fans.
Yeah. I was just happy to see that, both sides agreed on a split, didn't go ugly. I'm a huge Demetrious Johnson fan. I think that guy is one of the best to ever do it. Yep. And it was just cool to see them come to terms, split. Dana obviously wished him well, you said. And then we got Ben Askren coming to the UFC, which could be real interesting for I don't even know if they've said what weight.
Well, welterweight, I believe.
170.
Yeah, Dana said he's probably going to get a top 5 in the welterweight division, but Askren has talked about he wants to fight at 165 against Khabib or this and that. He said he can't make 155, but he'd be open to a 165.
I'd like to see Askren Usman.
Oh, I thought that. We were talking about that the other day.
Oh,
there's so many nice, because that would be a fantastic fight. And there's also, even like a Damian Maia. I mean, I want to see him versus a guy that's a real skilled jiu-jitsu practitioner or another skilled grappler.
I think is there video of him rolling with Damian Maia?
Is there? I don't know. I think Marcelo.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking Marcelo.
That's what I think. Yeah.
Israel's on the phone. Israel, how you doing?
He's not on yet. I just
Oh, okay.
he's a hard guy to peg down.
Yeah. Fight week. Who knows what he's doing?
Yeah.
Who knows? But yeah, I'm sure Demetrious will be happy over there. I mean, look, he'll be a star over there. Coming from the UFC with the record he has. I mean,
he's so humble and
the
thing is
nice guy.
He's has such a crazy, amazing career, and then he has his first loss, and you don't really. And it was such a close fight, but nobody really.
I thought he kind of won.
But nobody really is excited to see them fight again, though. It's not like, we got to see that rematch. Nobody really. And no, I'm not shitting on it. I think that I like both guys. I like Cejudo also, but it's not like anybody's like, I want to see that
because there was no animosity between them.
That's what I'm saying. Where I think Demetrious fits right in because he is just a real martial artist to the core. So I think he'll be great over there in Asia.
Getting casual fans or people who don't love it to get the fights, you need something that gets them to invest in a person. It does help whether people like it or not. I mean, people watched Ali fight. Yep. He was great, but he didn't have the best record in heavyweight history. People just loved him because he talked shit. So you watched him to see him get his head kicked in, or you wanted to see him win?
I'm excited to see Ben. I want to see who they match him up.
Was he calling for Wonder Boy too? Who was he calling for?
I think he was calling out everybody.
Pretty much everybody in the top 12.
He's good though because he's got a
Darren Till.
He's got a good a gift for gab because he's like arrogant, but he's confident, and again he's beating everybody.
He backs it up.
So that's another. I mean, I think it's a nice breath of fresh air to get him in there. It's gonna really. I think it's gonna shake things up in that division. I can't wait to see who they match him with and when they make that. Can we get some breaking news and find out when that's going to happen?
Can someone tell us something? By the way, Chris Camozzi's fight, too. We did promote it, but I want to promote it again.
Yes.
It's the Glorious Super Fight Series. It does air on Fight Pass, 7:30 this Friday, November the 2nd. Chris is fighting on the 9:30. That's on ESPN3. Yep. So you're going to have to watch Chris fight. Or if you're here, try to get tickets if you're in New York or the tri-state area. If you're in fucking Philly, drive up. What else are you doing?
Well, you should watch it on Fight Pass, UFC Fight Pass.
Yeah, but you want to drive up to the Hammerstein and go see it. It's right there on the west side. It's perfectly easy to get to.
Damn right.
It's a good weekend to come to New York.
It is. You go. Here's what you do. You go to watch Chris fight on Friday night. You get a hotel.
Yes.
You and your wife go out for a nice dinner.
And what about Saturday night? November 3rd.
You go to the
at the Garden.
Do 2 things.
Yo.
Jimmy,
Yes,
I'm gonna go to the fight. Obviously,
Me too. I'm
And
trying to
then
get backstage
afterwards-
passes. I have to ask for like I'm a fucking.
I'm gonna stay in the city afterwards.
Oh, we'll hang out.
No, I'm gonna be with my wife.
Yeah, well, 3 of us will hang out. Your wife's a lovely person.
Sorry, cuckold, not on my watch.
We'll go out and watch. We'll go out.
No.
We'll go to a movie.
Nope.
We'll go out and have dinner.
Nope. My kids won't be there, so I'm gonna treat it like my honeymoon.
Yeah, we don't want a friend along.
We'll
hang out?
No,
Not if he's treating it like his honeymoon.
We'll
That
joke around.
wasn't my honeymoon.
Oh,
No, it's gonna be crazy. I don't know. We're gonna have fun though.
but I'm trying to get backstage access so I can just go back and say hello to people.
Yeah, I'm just
fucking
gonna
creep
gonna
asking.
give my buddy a call, Dana White. Call him
I don't
up.
want to bother Dana.
Call him up.
I'll text
I'm
him.
gonna FaceTime him.
I won't do that. He won't answer.
Well, you're not going to corner Weidman? You're not just going to go out with these guys?
I might yell supportive things to Chris,
Okay.
depending on where
Jimmy,
I'm sitting.
I hope you're there, Jimmy.
I hope I'm sitting close enough to yell to
Jimmy,
Weidman.
it's the New York card.
That's some good seats.
They think
for the
about
kid.
you when they think about New York, just like in the first fucking Spider-Man movie with Tobey Maguire. I wasn't crazy that you weren't a big fan of his.
Well, they also think though that I was about as important
He was in that movie,
in
by
the
the way.
Garden as I was in that film. I was a one line and done motherfucker in that movie.
I
So
know.
that's the way they look at me here. Like, oh,
They were asking the people in New York what they thought about Spider-Man, and he goes, I hate him. He stinks.
he stinks and I don't like him.
I stinks and I don't like him.
I improv that line and they kept it.
They kept it.
My gift for improv.
That fucking movie. You know what bothered me with that movie at the end of it when they're like, you mess with Spidey, you mess with New York. Oh, fuck.
I didn't care for that
I didn't want to
either.
be from New York when they said that.
Why? That's how
That's
you feel.
fucking corny.
Why?
There's cooler super.
I should have had that line.
You mess with Spidey, you mess with New York. Yeah, you would have
Worst-
said that. Your arms would have
worst-
went out. You mess with New York. People would have.
Worst line ever, though. Worst line ever.
But you like part 3 where he's walking and doing that cocky walk.
Part 3 of everything, it sucks.
That's true.
You know what? I mean, Superman 1 with Christopher Reeve, great. Superman 2, hey man, now we're talking. He's fighting
People of
superheroes.
Houston.
Superman 3,
Richard Pryor.
Richard Pryor. Fucking get the fuck out of here.
Can't believe Richard
Oh, I couldn't
Pryor.
even, I know that's why it didn't work.
That's right. Your machine should have broken. The greatest
Yeah.
comedian in history. But I know what you mean. Not the best. We played a guy named Gus, I think, if I remember correctly.
I don't know.
Worthless information.
It was a shitty movie.
not a great film.
And you know what's really he's not only evasive in the cage, last style bender. He's also hard to get pinned down for an interview.
That's true. They probably handed him the phone. He probably
gone?
kicked it.
I'm waiting to hear a response. Here's the problem. When guys are with UFC people, they have somebody with them and go, hey, you have an interview in 5 minutes. They go, okay, they call in.
Yeah.
Weidman got called in. I think he's on his own today. So if he's
Well, then the UFC should have
forgets or
brought
he's
him
doing
here.
this or that.
Well,
could have had him
I'm
come in.
changing my pick to Derek Brunson.
I think he's from Australia, right?
Unless he
probably doesn't know what
calls,
day it
and then I'm
is.
going to be a dick
He
tuck.
trains in New Zealand, Auckland.
New Zealand, yeah.
He's from Nigeria. He trains in New Zealand.
Ah.
I've never been to New Zealand, but I want to go.
Yeah, me too.
There's a movie called Once We're Warriors.
Fuck
which is
that.
A great movie about
Don't
the
they have big
Maoris.
crocodiles and shit?
They have crocodiles in fucking the Everglades too. Just don't go. Just avoid the water. They don't show up in your hotel.
Yeah, you know, be careful over there, Jimmy.
Yeah,
I don't even like Florida for that reason.
Disney scares me
I'm going. Why?
because the fucking crocodiles.
Didn't they have a little girl get eaten or something?
little boy
a couple
got
years
eaten.
ago?
Yeah,
but
man.
I'll tell you what. How about this? How about when you're watching the fireworks, don't watch knee deep in a fucking pond in Florida, ass. Not you, Jimmy.
No, you're right.
Jimmy. Not
No,
you.
the kid wasn't knee deep in the pond.
Where
he was
was
sitting
he?
on the beach, and they were just there, and the crocodile came up and grabbed him, and the father tried to grab him and save him, but the fucking thing pulled him right into the water. That's what happened. Not
Oh
to
my
bum
God.
everybody out, but
You better start fucking holding your breath and going on for your kid. I don't know. Don't get me depressed. I have kids. We got to talk about kids getting eaten.
well, you said Florida.
It's fucking depressing me.
You need Weidman, the crocodile hunter, in there, huh?
Listen, look at the other side of the room.
Chris is panicking. Well, if he's not here, he's not here.
Listen,
We-
I
look,
think.
Well, I'm just trying him once more.
Nah, Chris, listen to me. I think you nailed it. I think you fucking. What are you gonna
Looks like he's launching missiles over there. He's got a clock.
do? Listen, all I want to say is I'm happy that Kamosi came in to hang
Me
out.
too,
Yeah, it
Chris.
was
Thank
fun.
you.
Yeah,
We
thanks
had
for having me
we had
down.
a good time. Hey, that ship has sailed. With the
Guys
style
named Chris,
bugger.
reliable. Guys named Israel, not as much.
Hey, listen.
I
Izzy,
still love Adesanya though. I can't say anything bad about him.
Me neither. Until he's officially not calling in, and then I switch my pick. Like an asshole. Listen to me.
Chris, how many times you let it ring? He's actually letting it ring until it goes like meh, meh, meh.
Don't treat this like those. The girls used to store, Chris. Can you just let this fucking go, Christopher?
Exactly. Next thing you know, he's gonna be outside the
Where are
bushes.
you? You know. All right, listen. Hey, let's hear
tried.
it for Chris, the producer. He tried.
We tried.
Chris Camozzi, thank you very much, buddy.
We had Chris Weidman calling in.
Chris Weidman's
We had
great.
Camozzi hanging out. Guys, we're good, right? I'm sorry about how we started things off. Is that how
Yeah,
I
yeah.
end things?
Don't even worry about it.
Tell me if I came in like an asshole. Just give me a head bob. Did I?
I'll just say yes.
Honestly,
A little douchey? Or no?
Yeah, a little bit.
wasn't offended at all, though.
Jimmy, what?
I wasn't even here. I didn't hear
You
that
were
moment.
here when I
No,
came
but I didn't hear that moment.
There was no moment.
It's funny on the way here, he was talking about how like walking around with the camera, he gets told to put it down all the time. By
I don't
people.
do that. But I mean, I came in, my head might have been sweating.
Oh,